everyone. So today I thought I'd bring you another Christmas card. I think I'll make this one the last one for the time being, and we'll go on to make a man's birthday card using the Whiskey Business stamp set next time. So we will go back to Christmas cards, but I'm getting fed up of making them. So let's give this one a go, and then we'll make the man's card next week. Okay, so this one is using the Christmas Gleaming set. And I also used the Ornate Frames die for the sentiment. Yeah, for the sentiment. So I used those two. Because it lends itself quite nicely to this size card. So I've already cut that out ready anyway, so I'll put that to one side, but I thought I'd just better show you. And with the deck the holes, it is the same, it is the thing, but I've just cut out with boughs of holly, and I'll show you how I did that in a minute. This is using our markers, but I'll show you, you can do it with the coloured cardstock if you wish, but I like the idea that there's a white border and a white top to it. So that's what I done with the colour, and it looks nice, but I do prefer this one, so we won't be using that, but I just thought I'd show you an alternative if that's what you want to go with. Again, it's with heat embossing, and just that one stamp set really. So I'm using on this card a Gorgeous Grape, Costa Cabana, and a piece of white, and then you want some spare whites for your baubles. But I'll give you all these measurements now, if I can find the recipe. There we go. So, your back mat is our usual size, 14.3 by 10, which is Gorgeous Grape, but you can do it the other way around if you wish. Your next mat is 13.8 by 9.5, which is Costa Cabana. Your white piece for your background is 13.3 by 9, and then you just need scraps for your baubles and for your sentiment, and then you just need a scrap piece of Melon Mambo, that is, and you'll need your markers. So I've got Melon Mambo, Costa Cabana and Gorgeous Grape, but we'll get started, I think. So what I'm going to do is just lay those two. No, I won't. I will stamp first and emboss, and then all I have to do is just punch. So I Versamark as usual, and we're going to do one of them. I'm doing it on Whisper White as well. One of them. And one of them. And I'm just using just ordinary silver embossing powder. Put the lid on Versamark a minute. I'll just put this through a minute. So that's ready to heat up. And then with the background, put a bit of scrap underneath, I think. Because I want to stamp off the page. Let's do that one. That. Put my lid back on. And we're going to stamp the sentiment with Melon Mambo, so that you've got a bit of Melon Mambo apart from the bauble. Like that. Just make sure I got full coverage. Like that. I'm going to put that lid back on there because I can see me tipping that up. I'll get my tweezers a minute. There is a little bit of... Should have used the embossing buddy. Never mind. Go from underneath again. Great because you can actually see it turning silver as you heat it. A little glass on the top. That's one. And then we'll just heat emboss this one. Right, that's all the heat embossing we're doing. Now I will put that onto my card now, I think. Colour them in a minute. Let's get rid of this piece of paper. What's so nice is that because I've got so much room, I can actually put things down and it won't be on top of something that I'm looking for. And there's spaces for everything. I don't quite know what I've done with everything, mind, but there's spaces for everything. But I'm getting there. And then this one. Like I said, you could do it the other way around. You could have the Coastal Cabana as the back mat, and then mat up with a gorgeous grape and or even melon mambo. Just switch it up to the way you fancy doing it. But I thought if I show you what I did with the card that I made up, then you can. I should have done it the other way around, just to give you the option, really, shouldn't I? Oh, never mind. And I used a bit of silver thread for the baubles. A bit of a fiddle that was. And that's, again, that's optional. You don't need to do that. You don't need to put that on there. And then I just dressed it up with some sequins rather than the diamantes type of thing. Right, with the sentiment, you can either do it with a pen, so you can colour your stamp up, which I will do, I'll show you. But I did try it with the ink pad, but I put that on the Stamparatus, and then I put a post-it note, a small post-it note over the last little bits there, so that they didn't come out like that. If I can do it. I've actually got this stamp hanging off the end of the block because I don't want the other bit, I just want that bit. So let's see how we go with that. Huff on it, and then just and there you have it. So I will use that one actually, and I'm just going to cut that out with the smallest of these. I'll just go and do that now. I'll be 2 seconds, 2 minutes. I can get it lined up properly. That's good. There it is. Put that back. Like I said, I cut the bigger one out of Melon Mambo. I'll stick that one on there ready. Like that. And I will put that one up on dimensional, so I'll put that there for the moment. Now, you can colour these in, colour them in with your markers. It doesn't matter if you go over the embossed bit, because you can just buff that up with a bit of kitchen roll, a bit of tissue, a bit of cloth or something, and that brings the silver back out. But this is a way of putting your different colours rather than use all your cardstock up. And we could use the blends, the alcohol pens. But I think this looks quite nice with this because it's quite just the colour. I don't want to shade it. I don't want to do anything else with it. Just wanted to have that colour. So that was Melon Mambo, and now this is Costa Cabana. I know Julie would like this one. She likes this sort of colour. And then I got, this is the Gorgeous Grape, but you could do it with Highland Heather. But because we've used Gorgeous Grape as a back mat, like that. I think the pink one is the only one which is really not showing up on the silver. So just give it a little buff, only in the ball itself, because if you go round and round and round and take it out, you can see I've smudged the pink a little bit there. But that's not going to matter too much because I'm going to punch it out anyway, but I just wanted to get the silver coming back through on there. Let's just give that a little bit of a white there. Yeah, not much. Not much. Okay, so then I'm just going to punch those out. That one off. That one off. And the other punch. Gosh, can't hold it. There we go. Now, I did get the silver thread back out and I fiddled with that first lot, but what I'm going to do with this is literally just put a little bit of glue there. I'm just going to go round and round and round my finger, cut it off. And stick it out, and then what ends are sticking out I will just cut off like that. So that's one, and then over the top of that I'm going to put a sticky pad. So so that gives it an extra bit of security like that. And then I will fiddle with that in a minute to make it what I want it to be like. Again, I'm going to do this, stick this over the top. Get my thread, round around my fingers a couple of times. Doesn't matter if it unravels, because that'll give a little bit of a, that's what I want it to do really. It took me ages to fiddle with to get it to do that. And then again with a sticky pad just over the top of it to secure that. And again, once more, a little bit of glue. I'm going to just do it around 2 fingers on this one. There's 3 fingers on the bigger ones, and I'll just do a smaller one. Like that. Just stick it all down, cut those ends off. Again, another sticky pad. And these are quite thick ones. These are ones that somebody gave me and I just need to use up. Like that. Bring my card back in. That's quite a good one because that's got all the... See that you just pull it about and it will just do it. So... Make sure I've got the opening right yet. There. In there, and I will put another sticky pad on the back of that. It's not too big. That's fine. Put that one down there. I'll put it down there. Put it down there. Like that. And then I've got this, I got all these sequins, so I will use some holographic ones, I think. And then you just dot them about. Oh dear, that's bad. Just dot them about. Get me pick a little pick thing. Move that over to one side and then start taking them from the bottom. Might be too many now, but somebody be pleased to have it, won't they? Again, there's another handmade Christmas card. That's quite a lot, but never mind. There we go. Put that back. And that is your last Christmas card for a little bit. And there you have it. 2 really nice Christmas cards. Okay guys, I will see you next week. Bye.